Hello, 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 warriors. Welcome to Key on Play, Samurai Love Battle Party. Let's continue on. You have... Oh, I already read this. I'm not going to read it. You read it yourselves. The same smile that marks his cruelty, as if the madness in his smile only exists to conceal the bitter tears dropping down his heart. I've never seen such pain before. Pain that compels me to act despite myself. Lord Ieyasu, do not say my name. He screams at me, but it is broken scream. A little boy scream, harsh and terrified. You don't know anything. I'm so speechless. It actually feels as if I'm going to choke on the weight of what I've lost. This man carries the burden of his heart because he does not trust anyone enough to allow himself to speak for him. He thinks that just because he's given up on trusting anyone, that everyone is the same way that he is. For the first time, I feel as if I can see the person before me as a person, not just a monster in disguise. He will... excuse me. He still should never have said those horrible things. But I just proved him right. I did I? That I'm the same as he is. Leave me. That is why I refuse to listen and instead step towards him and touch his hand. He is clenching his fists so tightly that his fingers have actually gone cold, as if they will never open again. What are you? I'm sorry that I hit you. I'm sorry I said those horrible things. His smile falters, but I do not have to see him break, for in time, next moment, I take him into my arms. Hey! His entire body stiffens with alarm and confusion. I rub his back as I would a little boy. It's alright now. It's alright. Let me go. His resistance is only in his words. I will not. Listen, I'm really going to kill you. I'm not afraid of what you'll do to Lord Ieyasu, not now. What? Even if it means I fall to your sword, I can't leave you like this. You're right to say that I'm only real worth in the kitchen. But even the arms of a worthless kitchen wench can manage to comfort those who are hurting. His shoulders tremble, his voice thick with holding his tears back. Then his whole body shudders, his chest heaves. Oh? And he leans into me, his head against my chest. Look at me and you're dead. I know. I hate you. His voice is muffled by my kimono, but that is not the only reason it sounds so weak. I stroke his hair, the warmth of his shallow breathing at my collarbone, the heat of his tears leaving marks on my clothes. This is getting interesting. I'm seeing Iyasu's weak side, but I don't even like Ieyasu. Ieyasu, I don't like you. Mitsunari is my number one hubbu. I'm clicking on it, but it's not going. Sometimes it does that. Who knows how long Lord Ieyasu and I have been standing there. Freaking age Dynasty Wushu. Whatever, I'll just leave it. Now what? I keep rubbing his back somewhat detached, but his breathing has long since calmed from the painful sobbing it had been before. I'm the one who started this, so maybe I should be the one to end it. Or maybe he needs a little longer. The loud, unmistakable growl of an empty stomach interrupts my thought. A stomach that isn't mine? Lord Ieyasu, you should eat. I'll go get you. No. He sulkily mumbles into my shoulders, but even another growl cuts over his voice, even louder than the last one. Yeah, he needs to eat, and I need to get out of this. Come on, Lord Ieyasu, let's get you some dinner. I start to pull him away from me, and that is when I see his face. Whoa. His left cheek is red and swollen, a line of bruises marking his welt on his cheekbone. I told you not to look at me. I'm sorry. His eyes are really puffy too. But before that, let me get you something to bring the swelling down. If we don't, it's going to... I don't care, leave it. No, Lord Ieyasu, please. There is no way that I can leave the mark of my outburst untouched. I'll be right back. Taking his silence as assess, I run to the infirmary, grab a few things, then get to work. Here's dinner for you, Lord Ieyasu. It's not just any dinner, though. Thanks to the cooks already. Whatever the fuck that is, victory. Every last dish of Lord Ieyasu is favorites. The first thing he eats is the tempura, as I expected he would. Do you like it? Would you dare give me something that I wouldn't? No, of course not. Then don't waste my time asking questions you already know the answer to. Sorry. Be sure to eat everything. It's all your favorite, so... I have eyes. Oh, so you do, Lord Ieyasu. Where did that compliment little boy who let himself cry in my arms go? Berry. The strawberry daifuku. According to Lord Tadasugu, there's nothing Lord Ieyasu loves more. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to get any strawberries. But you still have the daifuku, just with yuzu jam and bean paste. He really wanted those strawberries one, though I could tell. But I can make something I don't have. Forgive me, my lord. As soon as I can get some more, I'll say nothing. Huh? About today, he says. Oh, you mean when you Go on then. Finish that sentence. I never knew you have a taste for my burning your lying tongue right out of your mouth. Oddly, hearing such cruelty from him, it almost makes me feel better because it means it's back to normal. Yeah, you heard that right. I can't forget the warmth of his tears after our embrace. That alone makes me fear him less and even makes me not want to be away from him. Don't worry, I won't tell her so. Especially Tadasugu. Understood, my lord. As I reply, I have an idea, but only on one condition. You're serious. Please eat. Aren't we a shameless little thing? There's no shame in food, my lord. I gave myself quite the annoyance today, didn't I? Lord Ieyasu huffs, but still holds out his empty teacup for me anyway. The next day, Lord Ieyasu sees quite the rare visitor. Pain, exactly what you see. The scratches, the bruises, my battered and broken cheek, here all of it, hide nothing. Battered and broken? My lord, I will give you the best portrait I can. The artist quickly set to work, not even taking a courtesy to sip of the tea I offered him when he arrived. Besides him, Lord Yasumasa frowns. Lord Ieyasu, why would you have yourself painted looking like this? Precisely because I look like this. To avoid the hardness of victory by never forgetting the defeats, so I should it serve me. Speaking of defeat, shall we have you painted next, Yasumasa? Forgive me, my lord, I will not speak again. Well, so we do understand things better than Tadasugu, don't we? Good for you. What wisdom, Lord Ieyasu. I shall expect nothing less. Thank you. Well, yes, I'll give him that, but this isn't just for battles. I know because he told me last night. But I'm going to go one more time and then I'm going to go ahead and end it. And then, yeah. What do you mean you're having a painter come tomorrow? I want to have this face immortalized as a lesson to make sure I never have reason to regret my actions like this again. And so you will not forget what you have done to me. He touches his fingers to his still swollen cheek, tracing the welt I left with his fingertips. I'll have you know that is the first time anyone has ever actually slapped me. Well, you see, I doubt I will ever forget the pain of it as long as I live. What? But I already apologized. Do you know what I do to retainers who raise their hands against me, girl? What? I start with the lower half and stretch them this way, then slice them that way. Please stop. He explains his torture with special relish, even going so far as to trace a finger down my stomach. Forgive me, my lord. I was wrong. I was just upset. Something like this needs more than an apology. Then what can I... If you really truly feel as if you are sorry? Make the most delicious food you have ever made only for me. What? After all, if your food isn't perfect, I'll make sure you're the main course. Somehow he seemed different though. Like I got through to him somehow. There, it's all finished. Let me see. Lord Ieyasu takes the painting and studies it. I look awful. He laughed. While Lord Ieyasu chuckles over his painting, Toramasu's lean over and whisper in my ear. I could have sworn his cheek wasn't bruised like that when he got back yesterday. What? What do you mean? Do you know something I don't? No, of course not. Not a thing, not me. Doesn't look like it to me. Toramasu. Yes, my lord. Get all my retainers to the main hall now. As you wish, my lord. What for? To be continued. You guys are lucky because you guys are getting episodes after episodes after episodes. Lord Ieyasu suddenly gathers his retainers, but what he does next is real surprise. A warning. Not so much as a single word to anyone. Do not even show it on your face. If you do, you know exactly what will happen to you. Now, don't you? Well, that's all, warriors. So stay out, take care. Until next time, key and play Sammy Right Love Battle Party. Bye.